taste at all. Well, fall is upon us. That means comfort food, right? Chris Koetke, host of the LiveWell Network show Let's Dish, shares his hearty recipe for a potato, corn, and sausage chowder.
I love thick, hearty, satisfying soups, and this soup fits that description perfectly. It's also a great way to use up leftover meat and leftover mashed potatoes. In the pot, I have some sausages that I've cooked until they're nice and brown, smoky sausages, spicy like andouille and kielbasa. And then once they're browned off, I'm going to put in a bunch of different vegetables. Put in some diced up onions and some carrots, some celery, kind of the basic ingredients to make a nice soup. Some red peppers, that's a little different than normal. I'm going to put in some minced up garlic. And one more ingredient, and that is a bunch of corn. You can use fresh corn, or you can also use frozen corn just as well. And we want to cook it till it's nice and soft at this point. All these colorful vegetables are perfectly cooked. Now in goes kind of the rest of the ingredients. I'm going to put in a bunch of chicken broth along with some of that leftover chicken or any meat that you happen to have. Fresh thyme, a little bit of sage, and of course some salt, a little bit of pepper. At this point then, we want to bring this up to a boil and we want to cook it for about 30 minutes at a simmer. The last step is to take those leftover mashed potatoes, put it into the soup. You want to stir the potatoes in, bring it to a boil. Now when it comes to a boil, that soup is going to thicken up beautifully. Serve it then with a little hot sauce, some sour cream, green onions, and it makes a perfect hearty dinner.